emergency exits on this 757. They are located 2 at the front and 2 at the rear of each cabin section, with an additional 4 exits in the centre of the cabin, 2 over each way. The exits are clearly marked, and your nearest exit is being pointed out to you, but oxygen will still be flowing. For those passengers travelling with children, fit your own mask first before assisting your child.
Here we are.
The aircraft will then commence a controlled descent to an altitude where additional oxygen is no longer required. There is a life jacket located beneath your seat. If directed to do so by the cabin crew, remove it from its container and place it over your head. Pass these tapes around the waist and tie them in a double knot on the left-hand side of the jacket. To inflate the life jacket, pull this red toggle sharply downwards. If the life jacket fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. A light and a whistle are provided for attracting attention. Do not inflate your life jacket until you're outside the aircraft, as it would impede your exit. Infant life jackets and flotation cots are also carried. All mobile phones and transmitting devices must be switched off for takeoff and landing. Those with a flight safe or airplane mode can be used in flight. We also ask that any device that has Wi-Fi or a wireless transmitting facility has this facility turned off.
Engine 1.
Electronic equipment, including phones in a flight safe mode, computers, music players and games, may only be used once the seatbelt signs have been switched off after takeoff. The cabin crew will now be completing a final cabin check before takeoff.
What? Yes.
What chocolate? Take a bar of chocolate. No, what's mine? Starbucks. You're thinking that?
Hey? So weird. Hold on. Oh my god.
That's what I have to live with.
She has a lot to put up with you.
First choice April 21 over there. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Testing the other ones.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Oh, we got a bit of a slot to get into. Shut up, go away. What? Huh? I know, I'm loving it.
Such a Tim. He's having the time of his life back there. Taking out the overall.
I would piss myself in a minute.
That's
no, you can smell.
Huh? Yeah, that is.
Look, we're going to go join that queue to take off. Where's the American one?
Now we're not, we're going to get a shortcut.
No, I bet we go join it. Those ones over
Yeah. There's 3 non-painted BA757s over there.
None of these are very big.
We're the biggest one in the
Yeah, that one at quite
There goes the other one just now.
Yeah. That EasyJet looks tiny. And why is that EasyJet so small?
Huh?
Why is that EasyJet so small?
Because it's got to wait.
What?
It's got to wait for that one to
No,
land.
why is it so small?
Because it is.
Why?
Because that's the type of plane it is.
Well, why would they build it like that?
Why wouldn't they?
Look at them waiting so small.
Oh, we have 5 to wait.
That one's like K-bar. What about if they're just like all well-bred pilots and they stink just to go? What would happen? What if you like tried to go up to me? Yeah, like straight away. You're just well naughty and you thought, I ain't queuing today, mate. Stop the queue.
We can imagine Rachel doing that.
Road rage in the plane.
Air rage, air rage, air rage. Stop it.
The gun if we got the plane.
That's not a top, is it?
No, second in mine.
Yes, Becca. I ain't even going to watch it. I'm just going to read Kate for 3 hours. Some banging.
So the wheels flat on the front of that.
Huh?
So the wheels flat on the front.
They all do, don't they?
Why didn't you bring yours?
Sorry?
You went to live there?
We have to get in a certain slot time.
The first choice.
April 21, we've been on one then.
Give it a tweet, Jack, because you're a top girl. Yeah.
Straight up on. Wait for that one.
Hello, train. That's what I'll be getting on that train, right? Because I'm getting the train back home. Oh, you're not getting it? Oh.
Yeah, she's going to get a train.
But then I'm getting a plane.
Huh? Yeah. Hey. Autopilot on.
That house is massive.
Engines from takeoff to climb. Level out.
4,000 feet, U2.
4,000 feet. Bank right. Climbing to 14,000 now. Bright light. Oh.
Well, I can't have that up.
They'll be able to see the airport when you're looking out that way.
seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated, just in case we encounter any unexpected turns. Please take care if you open any of the overhead lockers during the flight, just in case something falls out. In the seat pocket in front of you, you'll find your copy of Thomas Cook Travel Magazine. This contains recommendations for your health and comfort in the air, but it also details electronic equipment that can be used on today's flight.
Look down there, there's a fair.
Oh yeah. The fair where we fair on the beach, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a fair right next to it. Oh my god. See it there, it's a big one. That's probably where we went.
Ray, I got a right zoomed in on it.
Then we went to the field right next to it. This seat on this seat. And it was a bar where you could go and watch film. It was like an open play film. And you sound like being like, that's like a strip, that is. Strip of
Yeah.
bars, that is. It's got like pictures of
Get behind us. Yeah, there's a fair down there. I just got as well zoomed in on it.
It's really rough there. It looks terrifying, like none of it, like. Thanks, I don't think that's in the Bodrum because we're going over it.
You see it there?
So these all up there.
Yeah, bring the engines down now.
That's what it looks like.
Gliding in.
You'll hear it rev up in a minute. It's just like catching the wind with the flaps in it.
That's a good view. You can't see much, but you can see the light and the tail. The winglet, sorry.
Quite excited now. When I get there,
Oh, his flaps are down a bit. You see them?
yeah, pictures now.
Oh yeah, they didn't know what the hotel's like, do they?
I wonder which one we're in.
The hotel's well good. Yeah, that's
Yeah, but there's two hotels. There's one that's a really big glass one.
Was this where you were last year?
Yeah.
Last year, we were at the hotel next to it.
When we were in the pool, if we looked directly opposite, then the hotel we're going to, or one of the hotels, the hotel we're going to has two hotels.
Yeah. We saw it on YouTube. We were watching them.
If I have a nice room and you don't have a rubbish room, I ain't moving this time.
Sauna tomorrow.
What's she say? Nothing's been sorted, I ain't moving.
Here we go.
That one time when you moved over,
Yeah, I always do. No, bringing up his engines. You need to just slow down because it's so hot. You're always going up. So you want to slow down and bring your power down to get down.
Oh, actually, no, we won't bring. I'm going to shout for a bit.
way. I got that whole well still. It's well still. Oh, well, there it is. There's the runway. We're on a go around. Too high. Mum, we're on a go around. We have to go back round. We're too high. Can't land without full flaps. He's got an ammonia offset.
Yeah, that's the one thing I knew it wasn't for, but for some reason I couldn't do it. Just genuinely like that. It's brush yourself off, I just went, oh. And then, so you know, just the first person laughing, and I'll show you. I knew it was to brush your hair, but
Oh my God.
Where's the runway at?
Behind us. Still ain't slow enough to bring his flaps down. He's not allowed to land without full flaps. So he's coming in too fast. That's why you're not hearing the revving going up.
Yeah, but flaps to bring him down.
Yeah, but he's only allowed certain speeds to go when he has flaps on. Should be, yeah.
I bet it's well hot when we get off. When you get that big one.
Yeah, we're just going to the noise.
Yeah. How long has it been? 3 weeks now.
Yeah, he's bringing them down now. What?
He wants to get off.
Aww. Yep, he's got his flaps pulled down now, we're in. He needs to, he's running out of fuel anyway. You're allowed to do a maximum. No, you're only allowed to do a maximum of two go rounds.
It's half an hour at a time. We've got plenty of fuel.
There we are. Yeah, we're over land now, so.
We're like right over the houses. Are you actually recording this?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You can't get any deeper than that. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Oh no. We're in the airfield.
Reporting, we are in the airfield. Reporting, we will be landing soon. Reporting, over.
There's the taxi runway.
Get ready.
10, retard, 5.
Bum, bum.
Boom. Yep. Slam those brakes on. Yeah, they need checks every what? Whoa.
Landing gear?
Yeah.
Oh, every so many hours. 10 years to complete. 10 years to complete overall.
Yeah, but how long are they allowed on the plane for? And how many times do they get checked?
Pardon me, every star is.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, very warm welcome to Bodrum and Turkey, where the local time is 20 to 12. That's 2 hours ahead of the UK. Please stay in your seats with your seatbelt tightly fastened until the aircraft has arrived onto stand. The fasten seatbelt sign above your head has been switched off, and we've returned the cabin lights to full bright. Please do be careful when opening the overhead lockers just in case something falls out. We'll remind you that smoking is still not permitted and mobile phones should remain switched on. Before leaving the aircraft, please check the area around and above you to ensure that you don't leave anything behind. When you leave the aircraft, have your passports and your visa money ready for immigration and passport control. Then pass into baggage reclaim and check your monitors for flight number TCX 1566 for your luggage. From there, head into the arrivals hall where Thomas Cook representatives will be waiting for you. For information and details on how to book our pre-flight services, such as extra legroom in your seat, your choice, you can either speak to your rep or log on to our website, thomascookairlines.co.uk. That just leaves us to say, on behalf of the captain, myself and the rest of the crew, it's been a pleasure looking after you today. We hope you've enjoyed the flight with us. We wish you a fantastic holiday. Look forward to seeing you sometime in the future. From all of us at Thomas Cook Airlines, thank you and goodbye.
Open the doors for arrival, please.
Hiya.
They're opening too, behind us.
That's good.
Wait.